Hey there, we're live. It's good to see you today. Today's adventure of 100 days, day 17. And I am so excited. I just got back from Las Vegas. I had a couple of days down there with a wonderful company that I'm working with. And they're on track to do a spectacular growth this year and next year. And, I'm thinking they're into the hundreds, plural of millions pretty quick. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. But you know what's interesting about all this? My adventure of 100 days is how to reach 40 million people in 100 days. So I'm going to reach 40 million people in 100 days. Today's day 17 of that push. And I am working on podcasts, videos, LA Talk Radio Live, and places that I'm appearing to add up to audiences like that. And I've learned a lot about doing this because this is the fourth year. The first year I had a goal of 10 million and then 50 and then 250 and this year's 300. So this is the fourth year I'm working on reaching mass audiences, and I've learned how to do that. And it's exciting and it's fun. And, it's partly about business. Gee, what can I sell and cash that I can create? But you know what it's more about? It's about influence. How do you create a movement? How do you create good in the world? Like, we have enough, troubles, dictators, weather forces, economy, poverty that are creating negative things in the world. Excuse me. So for me, it's about how do I create good? How do I add good to the world? Like, I breathe, and so do you. And I think of it like this. So I breathe, and I breathe out. I add carbon dioxide to the world. And energetically, I want everything that I do to be adding good to the world. Not, apathy, not mediocrity, not who cares, but I want to consciously add good to the world. So what is that? That's love, creativity, encouragement, lifting someone, blessing them, giving them ideas, sharing a load, helping someone carry a burden. That's adding good to the world. And every day, every hour, every minute, we add something to the world. And why not make it a goal to add good to the world? A conscious choice. So I do that. And I think about all day long, what am I adding to the world? And today I had 7 conversations. 7 conversations. Now that's a lot. Usually it's 4 or 5. But today I had 7 conversations, and several were with new people. And I structure my days and life to do that because I enjoy meeting you. And when I do that, I think about how can I add good or encouragement or love or positivity to this conversation and this person. How can I do that? What can I bring? So I ask one person, how can I create a miracle for you? Not one, I ask that a lot, nearly in every conversation. But I ask, how can I create a miracle for you? And, they were very thoughtful and gave a good measured and considered response. And we did real progress in a very short period of time on how to have that, what seemed like a miracle to them, on the way, or at least some possibilities and avenues to get that created. You are a powerful being. Yet, you know what I notice? Most of us, we just sort of drift along. And we go with the flow of whatever's around us. How boring and stupid when we have, I think, stupid. I'm not calling anybody stupid. But when we have the power to create worlds and money and positive movements and ideas, we have the power to create that. You have the power to create it. Now, if you're talking business, you can create clients, you can create results, you can create empires. Like, there's no limit to what we can create. What there is a limit to is our imagination. We don't believe we can create, or we allow worries to rent so much space in our head. I'm worried about this. What if this goes wrong? What if this? What if that? Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. Spinning and spinning in worry, spinning in second guessing. What if this is the wrong thing? What if that's the wrong thing? Wow, what a waste of your awesome divine creative potential. Maybe you don't do that, but I used to, and I know lots of people do, second guess themselves every decision, every conversation. What if this? What if that? And you know what ends up happening? We don't do anything. A confused mind tends not to act. We go back and forth and then we don't do anything. So here's my invitation to you. I have 3 invitations. Would you like to spread a message that you have to the world? Because I'm reaching 40 million people in 100 days. Would you like to spread your message to millions? Yes or no? If you would, get a hold of me. Go to this URL on the screen, kellenflukigermedia.com, kellenflukigermedia.com, and there's a contact form there. Go there and get a hold of me. Let's talk about how to spread your message to a mass audience. That would be great. Second thing is maybe you have difficulty deciding what message you have. What is your value? What is your superpower that you have that could change the world? Now, maybe your world is a small area. Maybe it's an enormous area. Maybe it's literally the whole world, or maybe it's just a small piece. But we all start right where we are because we have to. So if I can change one person today, and 2 tomorrow, and 4 the next day, you all know how that doubling game works. In 27 or 28 days, you're 1 million, and then 2 million and 4 million, right? And just a few more days after that, you're getting up there, and pretty soon you're at tens of millions and hundreds of millions. There's no reason you can't change the world. The ripple effects of what we do go on and on. So my specialty is reaching millions. And my mission in this 100 days, and today's day 17, is to reach 40 million people. If you would like to do that, if you'd like to have your message spread, get a hold of me. Go to kellenflukigermedia.com and use the contact form and reach out. Let's see how we can spread your message. Now, that might be partly for business, or it might be solely for business. Maybe you've written a book. Maybe you have a program. Maybe you have a unique product or service that helps people get money literacy, or deal with narcissism, or deal with depression, or build a business, or learn leadership. You know, there's so many things that you might have that would change the world. For somebody, you might completely change somebody's world, and you're not, because you don't know how to reach them. Well, if you'd like help spreading your message, go to kellenflukigermedia.com and reach out on the contact form. Let's talk about spreading your message. The second invitation I started a minute ago, and that is maybe you don't know what you have to share. I talk to so many people that say, I don't know. I love helping people, but I don't know. Nobody would listen, et cetera, et cetera. Let me help you. I know exactly how to figure out what you could do that you love, that would matter, that would make a difference, and that would make money, make a living, powerfully and well. You know, something that you love to get up and do every day. So I'm inviting you for each one of those. Now, the third invitation is something personal, and that is this. Maybe you struggle with self-love, self-esteem, self-forgiveness. I was having a conversation with someone today, and her beautiful and needed theme is about self-love. We've all been through so many difficulties and times when we've been bashed down and that kind of thing, that we don't love ourselves. And you know what the evidence is? How we talk to ourselves, how we treat ourselves. The confidence we have in ourselves about what's possible for us. All of those are really strong evidence that we don't love ourselves. Do you know that if you don't love yourself, or I don't love myself, the only thing we're doing is we're turning down our ability to create money, to create value, to enjoy life. You want purpose, prosperity, and joy? It starts with loving yourself. I have a friend that suggests that self-love might be the ultimate spirituality. Sometimes we think, if we're pious toward God, or if we run around doing good stuff, this person suggests that self-love might be the ultimate or highest form of spirituality. And it is to start with, because if we don't love ourselves, we can't really love anybody else. So learning to love ourselves, to create with power, to impact the world, and to make a life of purpose, prosperity, and joy, that's what I'm all about. If you're not living that life where you love every day, let's talk, because I can help you get there. The reason I've written 20 books, and I'm writing another one right now, is because of the journey that I've taken about learning to live in flow, to seize the day and make every single day, not just once in a while, a day of awesome joy, creativity, fun, creation, and beauty. You can have that right here, right now. Adventure of 100 Days, day 17. I'm on my way to reach 40 million people. Want to hop on? We'll see you tomorrow.